There's something brand new here in Tokyo. It's called the Snoopy Museum, and it's located in the Roppongi area of Tokyo. Today we're talking with the wife of the late creator of Snoopy, Peanuts, and all the great characters that we love so much. We're with Mrs. Jean Schulz. Welcome to the Kong Show.
Thank you.
And welcome to Tokyo.
Thank you for that, too.
Congratulations on your brand new Snoopy Museum. It's such a kick to have this here in Tokyo.
Well, it is pretty special, and it came out of an exhibition we had in Tokyo in this area 3 years ago. And it was so successful that the impresario of that show, Daisuke Kusakari, wanted to do it again. So we have worked to put together something different but equally as comprehensive as that exhibition was.
Who is Snoopy exactly? Of course, we've seen him in the comic strips.
Well,
We've defined Snoopy for us.
Everybody's Walter Mitty, everybody's imaginary desires. Everybody wants to be Snoopy because he's a free character. He does what he wants. He has an owner, but he doesn't answer to him.
He doesn't even know his owner's name.
Doesn't even know his owner's name, no.
The round-headed boy,
Yeah.
right?
Everybody would like to be like Snoopy because he's just a free spirit.
Now, in this museum, you also have a cafe, and that's where we are right now. I assume you have food and drinks here.
Yes, I've seen some of them this afternoon, and they look pretty tasty.
And you have an outside patio as well.
Yes, and it ought to be beautiful.
As soon as the sun comes out, we're here
Yes.
on a day when it's raining right now, but it's beautiful inside
Yes.
this museum. Very
Yeah.
clean, very spacious. Is there an admission charge?
Oh, yes, I know there is.
We'll find out more
I
about
don't
that.
know. I don't have to pay, so I don't know.
You get in free?
And I get in whenever I want, so I don't know the hours either. But I think what is so beautiful inside is how the art and all the artifacts and ephemera, which is what we call it in the museum business, how they're all displayed. They're displayed so attractively, and there's one wall that replicates a wall that we have in Santa Rosa, and we call it the mural wall. It's made up of 3,000 comic strips, actual comic strip newspaper size, with an image that stands out, and the artist Yoshi Otani, who is Japanese, has replicated that wall here, except instead of ceramic tiles, they're paper. They're actually paper, but they're in multiple layers.
We're looking at that
against the
right
wall.
now. It's so beautiful.
It is fascinating. The man is a real genius in how he can bring the comic strip to life.
Before we leave, tell us about some of the things that we'll find in the gift shop.
Yes, the museum store has a wonderful selection. It has food, Snoopy cookies. I think it has a peanut butter, because the kids eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
You've got to have peanuts butter,
Yes.
as they call it here in Japan.
Yes, with the crusts cut off. But beautiful, beautiful fabric things, textiles, bags, handbags, carry bags, tote bags, beautiful ceramic pieces, and the coffee mugs, bento boxes, I think. So all kinds of things, all supplied by our licensees in Japan.
You're enjoying your time here in Japan.
Oh, yes.
Do you find other things artistic as well?
Well, we hope to get to the Ghibli Museum.
Is this your first time to Japan?
No, I've been here a number of times, and we've toured Kyoto, and of course we have the theme park in Osaka,
Sure.
part of Universal. So we've been there, and last time I was here, I was treated to a beautiful tea ceremony, and is it Nahe?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was beautiful.
A quick question about your life together with Charles Schulz. I always imagine him as when Schroeder
all right.
has his head down to the piano and he's playing
Yes.
very well, and I imagine that was Charles Schulz.
You imagine that very well.
Is that right? Did I get that?
Well, we have described Sparky,
Sparky.
Mr. Schulz.
Yes.
as Schroeder with over his drawing board with everyone else coming and bothering him.
So that was
So you're right.
that was Charles Schulz.
You're absolutely
Schroeder
right.
was Charles Schulz.
Well, that aspect of Schroeder. He never said though that people were bothering him when he was drawing. You could walk into the room and he was happy to see you. But the truth was he had to keep at it every day.
Did you find portions of your life in the 4 panels?
Once in a while, yes. There were things, especially in the older, as in the 90s, when he has Charlie Brown saying, "My grandmother says," that's kind of a reflection of my Pollyanna personality. My grandmother says, when you wake up in the morning, you should thank the world for a beautiful day. My grandmother says, when you go to bed at night, you should be thankful for it. So that's kind of me, because I'm kind of a Pollyanna.
Well, it's nice. We'll be looking for you more in the 4 panels in the
Yes,
future.
yes.
In the meantime, thank you for joining us here on the Kong Show on the Japan Today website. Do you have any message for all of our viewers, readers, and listeners?
Well, I think Charlie Brown, Snoopy, the Peanuts gang is so popular in Japan, which is why Snoopy Museum Tokyo makes sense and is here. So come and enjoy it, laugh, get your Peanuts fix here. You won't be sorry.
Mrs. Jean Schulz, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.